Hello everybody, this is me, Daniel Suguwa, and today, just give me a little bit of there. Okay, and today we're going to see undocking for the Soyuz MS-26 from undocking, and also uh, there's also another word for this undocking, and let me see. Okay, um, okay, let me see. Undocking and uh, oh yeah, undocking and departure from ISS, uh, International Space Station, where all of these three crews for the Soyuz MS-26 will finally depart from the ISS, which will be the beginning of the end of the Expedition 72 and the beginning of the Expedition 73. So that's that. We are going to see that for now. And yeah, in case you want to know why I'm a little bit stuck this morning, it's because I just recently just awake right now, so that's why morning bed and what's on. So yeah, and I don't want to waste too much time. I will let this speak for itself. So let's go. All right. Alright, I think this is good. Yeah. So that's that. So, so here we go. I should put it here.
6, where Pettit, Ovchinin, and Vagner are located.
Yeah. So
At
this is
the top
it.
of your screen, docked to the Prashal
So,
module, is the newly arrived Soyuz MS-27 that brought Johnny Kim, Sergei Ryzhikov, and Aleksey Zabritsky to the station on April 8th.
yeah. So. Yeah.
3 minutes until
They've
the
already
undocking
prepared this
command
for.
is issued.
Okay. So waiting for 2 minutes before the undocking will issue. So that's
Two
that.
minutes remaining.
It'll take 90 seconds for the Soyuz hooks to open and physical separation to occur from the time of the command.
Yeah. So we are going to see. So there's not going to be much for me to comment right now because they are going to separate from the. They are going to not only separate, but also they are going to undock and depart from the ISS, International Space Station, that will mark the end of the Expedition 72 and return back to the Earth. Of course, they are going to land on the Kazakh steppe, if I whatever how to pronounce it. Kazakh steppe, basically a Kazakhstan desert, basically. They are going to land there. And yeah, for these three crew for okay, 1 minute.
Until the 7 command.
Okay,
time.
1 minute left before the command will be initiated. So for the three crews they will be going back. It's also going to be the STEM crew that will also that's before that already going up, and now will be going down again, which is
to give you further recommendations.
from what I get is there's two Roscosmos cosmonauts, which I read here.
And we're
Aleksey
handover between satellites on the tracking and data relay satellite system.
Ovchinin, if this is what I pronounce correctly, Aleksey Ovchinin, and Ivan Vagner, and also one NASA astronaut, which would be Donald Pettit. So that's that. We're going to stick here for today. Not going to be that long.
005500, the 7 command was sent. SSVP power
Alright.
confirmed.
Looks like it's already confirmed for this
Inaudible not
for the
illuminated.
undocking and
The 11, the
undocking,
15,
separation,
the
and departure from
17,
the ISS,
13, all of those are
International Space
illuminated.
Station.
The
We are
S8
going
is
to see
illuminated.
they
This
are
view
going to
from an
depart
external
from
camera on the
that
Soyuz vehicle
again.
as we are 30
They
seconds away
are
from the
going to
issuance of the
depart
undocking command.
from which
Yes,
module?
we
Yeah,
confirm that you are going to send the
they are going
command
to depart
at
from the Roosevelt,
the specified
not their fault.
copy.
So we are going to see this. And this one here is the onboard camera of
15
the
seconds
Soyuz
remaining for the
MS-26
17 command.
spacecraft, as you can see. Okay, 15. Okay, looks like not going to be that long.
00, ignorable, the 17 command sent, the 15 is not illuminated.
And the command has been issued. The Soyuz hooks are now driving open.
Okay, now the command has been sent and already issued, and all that's left is physical separation.
All systems on both Soyuz and the International Space Station are go, as the
Yeah,
process
looks
has
like
begun
go.
for physical separation
Looks
that
like
will
we
be
go
occurring a
right
moment
now.
or two from now.
The temperature is 15 degrees, then it's jumping back and forth. Copy.
Okay, I assume 15 degrees Celsius. Because sometimes it's a little bit hard, especially for someone that's still using very system. So if I try to translate it on Fahrenheit, this could be something around 50. If I remember, it should be around 50 plus degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Yeah.
Hooks continuing to drive, standing by for
Okay.
physical separation.
So almost all the hooks is already separate, so ready for the physical separation. That's it. And yeah, in case you are wondering, yes, this is a short stream for me because we are going to focus next for the landing on the Kazakh steppe. Okay, so and now this is the undocking, the physical separation of the Soyuz MS-26, and now all of these three crew, which is
5:57 p.m. Eastern Time, as Soyuz and the station flew 260 miles
right,
over southern Mongolia.
Yeah, which these three crew, Alexander Ovchinin, and Ivan Vagner, along with Donald Pettit, is now on the way going back to Earth, and they are going to land on the Kazakh steppe in Kazakhstan. Basically, a big Kazakhstan's desert, of course.
One Soyuz departs,
So
another
yeah,
remains. Expedition 73 officially underway.
yeah, and now Expedition 73 has already started, and Expedition 72 is now on the way, currently back to Earth. So we are going to see that. Okay, so here's that. Actually, good view, and to be honest, at least for the photographic side, a little bit hard for me to find a good one for this
We're
thumbnail.
about a
So
minute away from the
unfortunately,
first separation burn that will begin to accelerate the the opening rate for the Soyuz from the station. An 8-second burn coming up.
okay, ready for the second burn. Looks like if the second burn is coming, they are going to fire a little bit of thruster. Thruster should be maybe a second to, or could be slightly longer. Longer, it depends on the mission requirement, of course. So that's that.
Once again, physical separation occurring at 4:57 p.m. Central Time, 5:57 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah.
Ovchinin and Vagner are on the first leg.
Yeah, Ovchinin. Okay. Alexander Ovchinin, Ivan Vagner, and Donald Pettit is on the way back to Earth. Okay, so we are going to ready, as they are not only they are going to ready for the second burn, but also to properly get out from the imaginary safety sphere for the ISS. Of course, this is usually the usually when when they launch and they want to dock, they have to
burns are concluded.
They basically have to
Space Station will be maneuvered back to its
they basically have to respect the rule of the imaginary safety bubble. Of course, basically the bubbleisters needed to approach the International Space Station, but since they no longer 100% need this anymore, I mean the rule is still there, but just for the safety, okay, you can see.
Burn is underway.
Okay, the first burn is underway, like that.
We see the maneuver.
As you can see.
Roll maneuver.
Roll maneuver in progress.
Okay, roll maneuver. Maybe you might be wondering why, because one of it is to keep
the first of the two separation burns
to keep this spacecraft also cool and good. So that's the reason why you see slide orientation too. And also another reason is that you as you can see why, because they want to orient that specific and no longer useful Soyuz module to re-enter back to Earth.
Till the second
okay.
Burn.
30 seconds left before the second burn, so we are going to see that too.
We have combined GSO.
Alright.
10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds left. Oh! Maybe I can see.
We confirm thruster activation.
Alright, thruster activation for the second burn. Looks like.
And the second separation burn of 15 seconds in duration underway.
Alright, you can see. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh yeah, nice. At least it didn't go underway too much of my video avatar. I'm a little bit anxious there, because otherwise I do have to adjust the camera port view for the browser view, so that's why. Alright. Command has been sent. And now, looks like
we're going to page 50. We see that the time cycle has expired.
Alright, and now you can see.
Repress is no longer illuminated.
Alright. And now you can see this is another goodness.
Has already been sent.
Another goodness of the. See if you can see there. Yeah. So that's why I intentionally just get out from the frame, so you can see how the Soyuz onboard computer looks like.
11 command sent.
Oh.
Copy. A13 is no longer illuminated.
Slightly 1980s, 1990s.
Right now, sending the 8th SSVP of
computer maneuvering design here. It's pretty early here. I mean, I do have a good nostalgia of this. You know, talking about Gen Zs that also witnessed one of the early day of Web 2.0. So yeah, I do have some memories and
through the interpreter being relayed to Aleksey.
Yeah, basically have some memories and nostalgia about this. I mean, this is the way to
flanked to his left by Ivan Vagner and Don Pettit on his right.
But so that's that. You can see there.
In position
there's the mouse there
for its departure from the station to an ultimate distance of about 41
you can
kilometers.
See, this is how they are actually checking for their Soyuz.
2 hours and 22 minutes.
So basically, there's like physical button, and then it will just go and cycle through all this. Oh.
Rotational hand controller final approach is no longer illuminated, and translational hand controller is currently in the transport position.
Alright, so no longer illuminate for the final approach LED, so now they are finally on the way in.
This is the cockpit display panel in the descent module.
Okay,
showing
display.
a variety of parameters, chamber pressures, and so forth that the Soyuz crew is watching.
Yeah.
As Soyuz MS-26 drifts away from the International Space Station after 220 days attached to the Rosviet module.
Oh.
82.
As you can see, this is the procedure right now.
On your go.
All right.
I need your permission to deactivate the video system. Translational hand controller has been stowed, and I'm ready to activate the video system.
Interesting procedure.
Burlaki, currently keep the video system on. All right, we'll stand by for your go. You will need to send the command to set RRG to 8 degrees. Sending L13, Lima 13 command, and set it to 8.
Yeah, I don't have to comment here.
0630, the command has been sent. The LED
it's not something
is illuminated.
We will even understand that much, unless I would like to go this more analysis how and why. But it's still interesting. Just hear their conversation here.
Working for page 53.
Yeah, so that's that. Let's just listen because this is interesting. And to the new viewers, or basically who you are, hello and welcome. This is the Soyuz MS-26 undocking and departure from the ISS, basically marking the end of the Expedition 72 and the beginning of the Expedition 73. And now, just around 11 minutes ago, they've already departed from the ISS. So now the beginning of the Expedition 73, and all that's left right now is to return back to Earth. They are going to land around the area of the Kazakh steppe. Kazakh steppe, basically like the Kazakhstan's desert area, like that. So we are going to see that too.
And the Soyuz is now moving smartly away from the station to an ultimate distance of about 41 kilometers from the complex for the deorbit burn that is scheduled 2 hours and
42 kilometers from the ISS. So,
burn scheduled at 7:27 and
I think they are still within the imaginary safety bubble, but
braking maneuver to slow the Soyuz down by 128 meters per second, allowing it to drop out of orbit.
40 seconds. Yeah, 40 seconds retrograde burn. We are going to see that too next. So we are going to hear from the telemetry, and if we are very lucky, we are going to see the onboard, or if we are slightly lucky, it's going to be a real-time mission for the telemetry. So we are going to see either which one's going to happen next. So let's go.
Russian Mi-8 helicopters will be standing by to land in sequential fashion to begin the extraction of the
and
crew
by the way, if you don't see me talking,
to get them into a nearby
I just give it mute mic to give us a chance to hear what they're saying right now on the conversation, by the way. So that's that. And also forgot to mention, usually maybe you might be wondering, so what happens to the Soyuz MS-26 crew when they are re-entered back to Earth? Aren't they filled that hot and whatnot? Yeah, well, let's just say technically yes, but it's mostly countered by the good design of the Soyuz, basically, you know, whatever needed to not only to get it cool, but at the same time because of AC and air
Beginning at
conditioning.
7 p.m.
What else I'm
Central
going to
Time,
tell
8
you?
p.m.
I mean,
Eastern Time, that
just like
coverage
in
to
very
continue
hot, like
through the time
summer,
the
right?
crew has
If
landed,
you're in the hot
extracted
summer,
from the
what you're
Soyuz,
gonna do? You're
brought
gonna
into
open
the
the
nearby medical
exhaust
tent.
AC,
So,
and you would
So
even
we will
think
be
it's
back with you
full
in less than
exhaust.
2 hours
So
for
that's
all of
how
that
they are
activity.
able
We
to.
hope you'll join us then.
That's how
In the meantime, Soyuz
the crew for the
MS-26
Soyuz
safely on its way
MS-26
to the point of its deorbit burn to
feels
bring home
uh,
Don Pettit,
feels
Aleksey Ovchinin,
full, of
and
course,
Ivan
on the
Vagner.
way back to
This
Earth.
is Mission Control Houston.
control system.
And also another fun fact. One of
Well,
the
it does make a noise.
oh, so that's that. Looks like we have already ended this stream. All right. Yeah. And now, since they are on the way back to Earth, so why not I can entertain you a little bit about this one fact. One of the astronaut, let's just say the only astronaut on board of that mission, the Soyuz MS-26, Donald Pettit. As far as I know, the first invention in space that actually patented is the zero G gravity cup. He designed that back around 2008, if I remember. But the patent specifically issued a year later or two, around 2009, between 2009 to 2010. So yeah, if in case you're wondering how the crew on board the ISS, and especially present day crewed main mission to the space, to the orbit, how they are going to drink, well, specifically of that zero gravity coffee cup, or zero G cup, let's just call it whatever you want. All right. And another fact that I actually read about him too at the same time is that he also improvised a design for the, if I remember, for a specific way to capture astrophotography, if I remember correctly, back around Expedition 5 in 2002, between 2002 to 2003, like that. Yeah, back when he was still he's just around the 50s, like that, or before 50s. He's already improvising like that. Yeah, and you can see Donald Pettit has one of that innovator spirit. I like to aim that kind of innovation stuff. Well, maybe someday. Yeah, I mean, I like to do this VTubing streaming stuff because I'd like to give more because I like to geek out. I like to nerd about this space stuff. I like to talk something and what's on. So why not, rather than just doing nothing, just comment, chatting, why not just use that some of that knowledge, go stream, and instead talk about what you want to talk. But yeah, I guess that's it. We are going to see you around for the around 2 hours from now, and especially because I still need some sleep. Yeah, I do need some sleep. Need to catch a little bit few hours of sleep. It's around almost 6:15 a.m. local time here in Sarawak. Yeah, so I need to catch for my sleep. Going to prepare for the next live stream, of course. And yeah, we are going to see the landing for the Soyuz MS-26 crew back to Earth, and the official ending of the expedition 17. So that's that. So that's it, guys. Take care and goodbye. And my signature, I'm going to end this with my official signature. This is Dennis Suguwa signing out. Goodbye, and see you for the next stream. Not going to be that long. Less than 2 hours from now. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Yeah, and so that's it, done. And I don't want to waste too much time here, so that's that. We are going to see. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I want to ensure, at least from my viewing angle here, already properly end. So that's it. I guess we can end this stuff. So let me pull this countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So goodbye, everybody. See you on the next stream, less than 2 hours from now. Bye bye.